Tarigit lo arawetab sisit chitab kolenjin cheisubu en nguni koloikab emet cheitunen ketesiet noton nebo Kass TV. Bwat ile betut somok kasi en kila betut kemite tuan en kibagenge en tetutik noton nebo Mungaret ak Bandaptai. Betut noton nebo sing'ong'onyek tugul County Assembly nebo Kericho kotiengei ak kakwaut nebo icheket nebo komach keisto en boisiet Governor nebo county noton Dr. Eric Mutai mwaet kole kokotestai kobete chepkondok koboto wechet noton nebo ofisinyin. Koting'ok noton kemoe kenai tos mwoe ne ng'atutik amun taat koit inendet senator sikomuch ketebsen ak kechigil kenai kot koman logoiwek cheimuch komwaitaen MCAs choton chebo County Assembly nebo Kericho. Tor ketindoi Vincent Ng'etich, inendet ko okiliot nebo kapkirwok nebo barak sikomwoe kole tos len ng'atutik kotiengei ak noton. Ko noton ingetaune logoiwekab emet kainenyin ko Shadrack Mutai Itagat. Kaitetaitab County Assembly nebo Kericho motion nebo istoetab Governor nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai kobun impeachment kosibkei ak nekimwoitoen yautikab wechetab ofisinyin ak putetab ng'atutik kitinyegei ak boisiet noton nebo chepkondok anan rabisiek. Kaitetaitab County Assembly MCA nebo Sikawet Kiprotich Rogony angamwa kole miten boret neyamat neiboru kole kikotokyingei betetab chepkondok ak ofisit nebo Governor nebo County nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai.
Ngale chon kimwae Fred kobo manit ko chorset county nebo Kericho ako in kage confirm ngele miten chorset, so kimeche kityo kelenjin kemwochi biikab Kericho kelenjin kakesibwa kiman raini ako kimeche kecheng kegu ak kinya makemete kekonopten county nekitortoi ako mi tabu nebo raya
ako raini
Kong'alalchin atebetab County Assembly nebo Kericho kasarta nekaititab motion nebo istoetab Governor nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai kobun impeachment, komwa MCA nebo Sikawet Kiprotich Rogony kole kotinygei Governor Mutai ak putetab ng'atutik ak weketab ofisinyin.
Number 1, gross violation of the Constitution of Kenya. Roman number 2, gross violation of various national and county laws. Roman number 3, serious reasons for believing that the governor has committed crimes under national law. Roman number 4, abuse of office, and Roman number 5, gross misconduct. Mr. Speaker, sir, the specific grounds of the motion are organized thematically as Roman number 1 outlined below and Roman number 2 elaborated in the ensuing pages of this motion.
Kosubkei ak Rogony nekiibu kora motion nebo impeachment nekitaen kenyitab 2023 kotindoi baornatet neyamat nebo weketab rabisiek ak kandoinatet nemanyalu nebo Governor Mutai.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the evidence in support of the motion is set out in number 1, my affidavit in support of the motion duly sworn in on 5th of August 2023, Roman number 2, 2025. Roman number 2, the exhibits annexed to my affidavit in support of the motion. Roman number 3, the witness statements and affidavits to be presented at the hearing of this motion. Further, the affidavit presented here with verifies the accuracy and reliability of the exhibit to the motion.
Kamwa MCA noton kole miten arorutik ak ng'atutik chetelelchin ofisitab Governor ole makat kekonyit en kasarwek tugul.
Mr. Speaker, whereas number 1, Article 2 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, herein the Constitution restates the supremacy of the Constitution as the supreme law of the Republic and binds all persons and the state organs at both levels of government. And number 2, Article 10 of the Constitution, Section 3 and 16 of the Leadership and Integrity Act 2012, and Section 9, Section 10, and Section 12 of the Public Officer Ethics Act 2003 establish, among others, the rule of law, democracy, human dignity, courtesy, respect, social justice, inclusiveness, equality, human rights, probity, professionalism, non-discrimination, protection of the marginalized, good governance, transparency, and accountability as part of the national values and principles of governance.
Tetat kikochi serikalitab county nebo Kericho ripoti noton kochigil ak kowalen kasartab wikit agenge kotomo kong'alalen MCAs ak kobir kura icheket.
Number 3, Articles 10, 73 and 75 of the Constitution requires the state officers at all times, whether in public or private life, to behave in a manner that inter alia, number one, brings honor to the nation and dignity of the office that a state officer holds. Roman number two, portrays selfless service based solely on the public interest, demonstrated by honesty in execution of public duties and declaration of any personal interest that may conflict with public interest.
Kongeten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Logoiwek chebo nguni cheituech en studio ko kakomwa gavana nebo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai kole magat ketoi tetutikab kebut county nebo Kericho aketoige keyai lewenisiet nelel kosubkei ak nemakomiten boisietab kibagenge en kwenutab kandoikab serikalit nebo county nebo Kericho ak county assembly kit namwa kole weche noton kasuldaetab boisionik. Kamwa Dr. Mutai netestai ng'olchitab logoiwek kole kamiten en sang nebo bisinyi namwa kole mamiten imanda age tugul en kakwautiet nekaib county assembly nebo Kericho komach koisto inendet kobun impeachment mwaet kole miten anan koimuch kochutyi bolotet. Kates komwa Mutai narirtaen Dr. Mutai speaker nebo county assembly nebo Kericho Dr. Patrick Mutai inamwa kole boisien county assembly en keljinoikab bolotet nebo kibeljigei ng'echeretab governor nebo county noton lewenisiet nenyone. Kosubkei ak Dr. Mutai komokyingei boisietab chikilisiet anan komakoyoe boisietab chikilisiet MCAs kobaten kakotoi kotokyingei bolotet ak keljinoik mwaet kole alak en MCAs choton ko contractors chemoche kosimchi inendet koyai lipanet noton nemonyolu ko choton kolocheichwech nguni ole moche governor nebo county nebo Kericho kebut serikalitab county nebo Kericho akeba lewenisiet mwaet kole makomiten kibagenge kisibi noton asikomuch kenai kelnekit nemuch kotestai. Yekistoengei noton kokakomongei President William Ruto akorob eut ng'alalet nekokon minister nebo cooperatives Wycliffe Oparanya kotiengei ak legutab Hustler Fund mwaet kole kikonyor keljin neo biikab emoni kobun besenwek chekisome kobun legunoton.
I take pride in the success of the Hustler Fund under the Financial Inclusion Fund, a pioneering empowerment initiative. In just under 3 years, it has disbursed over 72 billion to 26 million Kenyans, mobilized over Kenya shillings 5 billion in savings, and provided vital working capital to millions of micro-entrepreneurs, proving that even the smallest businesses can thrive with the right support. Our critics, the naysayers, the perpetual pessimists, and the chorus that never sees anything working in Kenya would have you believe that the Hustler Fund is a failure, as it is indicated in today's newspapers. They say this because they either do not understand or refuse to acknowledge the daily realities of millions of Kenyans this fund was designed to empower. Let me give you a background to the Hustler Fund. As a member of parliament, from my home to Eldoret town, there is a place called Mailitisa. And in this Mailitisa, people sell wares. Roast maize, bananas, fruits, many things. And there is a fellow who comes there with 10,000 shillings. He lends somebody in the morning 100 shillings and waits for him in the evening. You have to pay 100 shillings plus 10% in the evening. 500 shillings, you pay him 10% with the 500 shillings in the evening. And that good man, sometimes called Shylock, does this on a daily basis. So there are Kenyans who pay 10% interest daily. What does that translate to in a year? You will calculate the numbers, right?
Ak chitab kolenjin ilwat karne koitwech studio ko kakoyonjin President William Ruto eng kibagenge ak kandoindet nebo chamait noton nebo ODM Raila Odinga komuch kotoror kandoik anan committee chebo biik mut asikomuch kochigil kotiengei ak tuguk chekiyonjin en tai chotok kibakesuldaen eng kibagenge eng kwenutab chamait noton nebo UDA ak chamait nebo ODM en kayonjinet nekikityin en tarikit 7 nebo arawetab 3 eng kenyiniton chekiboto kesuldaen narco report koboto kora kimuch kikochi konyit nemagat pie sobet noton nebo kipkosobe ak kerib kora devolution koboto kora kepromoten anan kerib neranik koboto kora kobit kandoinatet noton netayat akimuch kitonosi wechet noton nebo chepkondokab emet kaimuch kotoror President William Ruto komiten en kibagenge emetab raini Agnes Zani koik nebo ngecheret ak kitoror Fatuma Ibrahim koik membayat, Kevin Kiari ko memba nebo committee noton, Gabriel Oguda ko memba nebo committee noton koboto James Bigambo ko kitoror koik membayat nebo committee noton chewendi kousyin ngong kole kakisuldaen tuguk chekimuch kiyonjin choton 10 chekiyonjin en tarikit 7 nebo arawetab 3 kingoityin koboisien kibagenge serikalit noton nebo William Ruto eng kibagenge ak serikalit noton nebo chamait nebo ODM. Kakosom rubeiwotab President Professor Kithure Kindiki biikab emetab Kenya ak mising ko kandoik komat koboisien en oret nemuch kowech neranikab emetab Kenya en mwaet kole kokotestai eng onekit keboisien neranik nemuch kowech noton kalyet ak mising ko bandaptai nebo emet. Kamwa serikali kotindoi maket nemie nebo kotoret neranikab emetab Kenya cheboto koi boroindo nebo konyor boisionik ak mising ko somanet nebo musoknotet.
As we discharge our responsibilities, young people must have their voice heard, but not just their voice being heard. Their input must be put into action. And what they ask us to do should be implemented because they have a bigger stake than all of us in our country's stability.
We are implementing a comprehensive strategy to empower young people through tertiary education and training in both universities and TVETs, as well as through the recognition of prior learning. In TVETs, for example, we have embarked on a campaign to increase the enrollment in order to train more of our students. From last year, Your Excellency, October, when we had an enrollment of 375,000, up to June this year, we've raised the number to 700,000, and we intend to raise that number to 2 million by the end of this year, so that our students, including the ones that are here, can be skilled and be job ready when they leave the institutions to contribute to the economy.
Wale vijana ambao wanatumiwa vibaya kwa fujo na mambo mengine, tunataka kusema kwamba hawapiganii talanta zao wao wenyewe kama vijana, lakini wanatumiwa kufufua ndoto za watu wengine. Na ndio maana tunawauliza vijana wa Kenya, serikali imepeana fursa. Wewe chukua nafasi uweze kuchukua fursa ya kujiendeleza. Kuna fursa
Tab committee en betutab raini PS noton nebo imbarenik Nixon Kori siketebsen kotinygei ak boisietab chepkondok chebo kenyitab mungaret chebo kenyitab 2024-2025. Kaititaitab committee inoto siketebsen amwa korer kole kokoboisien anan koimuch konyor chepkondok silingisiek bilion 3.59 en kenyitab mungaret noton nekosirtoi nekoiwongei en kenyit nekosirtoi.
The PS prepared to bring the proposal that we have made the act so that we have registrars as advocates. I would like to inform you, one of the requirements when you are applying for a license is to do one unit post-university on Rad Road, and it's only done in December. So we are as useful as good as lawyers.
To the effect that the land fraud department that was formed by the DCI to assist in matters land is that we are working very closely, that we have actually given them an office in RDOs so that they can be able to assist us. Whenever a land registrar, for example, or any land officer suspects a document to be fraudulent, it is actually forwarded to that office for investigation immediately.
But now, when it comes to issues of land cartels, I think the issue of DCI is not enough. You need to involve even the spying entities because you also believe the DCIs are part of the cartels.
it's good she's brought it up. So I think we need to familiarize ourselves. They sometimes go to Jenna's office. Jenna is not very sure whether they are from this committee of economic development. The same thing to Maritime and the team from administration and adjudication. So I think it will bring us closer. This is a question for the new members who join us.
Complaints from the newly employed land registrars on non-practicing allowances. I was thinking probably if we don't give them these non-practicing allowances, we are exposing them also to fraudulent activities. So as a department and the ministry, how are you dealing with that, or what is the advice?
To the effect that the land fraud department that was formed by the DCI to assist in matters land is that we are working very closely. That we have actually given them an office in RDOs so they can be able to assist us. Whenever a land registrar, for example, or any land officer suspects a document to be fraudulent, it is actually forwarded to that office for investigation immediately.
Kibisen imbarenik koboto kebarenkutik koboto tiong'ik anan pest kobun biik chemotindoi chamchinet nebo kowalda kerichechoton. Kong'ololchin sirikab logoiwek en kanaset nebo Eldoret komwa manager nebo Pest Control Products Board mornet nebo North Rift Anthony Wechuli kole kokotestai kolany koitet noton nebo chemung'ar cheoldo icheket kerichechoton mochigilotin.
Kamwa afisayat neindochin Pest Control Products Board mornetab North Rift Anthony Wechuli kole kokolany kaitet nebo chemung'arek chealdoi kerichechoto ama en chamchinet kobun kibagengeit kit nekikoito kateunet koityi biikab boror kotobene ng'om ak koistoengei aletab kerichechoto en ortinwek ak ormarichok chebo nganaset nebo Eldoret.
Zile zingine ambazo zinauzwa bila kusajiliwa, zile dawa idara yetu haijafanya uchunguzi kuihusu, na zile dawa hatuwezi kudhibitisha ubora wake wala hatuwezi kudhibitisha kwamba inatakana itumike, kwa sababu hizo dawa ni sumu. Kwa hivyo tunapata kutuma onyo wa Kenya tukue waangalifu, tusinunue dawa barabarani, tusinunue dawa katika maduka yetu ya mali.
Kaikoito Wechuli kateunet koityi biik cheisuldae mung'aranoto ama en chamchinet nebo ng'atutik kole kibendi kenome ak keipchi kerkong'et neng'wan kou en kaururet nebo ng'atutik chebo emoni. Kini kamwa kole bendi kotesetai ichek ak yaetab operations cheitorchingei chikiletab kerichechoto miten siroshek en kebeberta nebo North Rift.
Wale ambao wanafanya hii biashara tunataka kuwapatia onyo kwamba msiuze hizo dawa ambazo hazijasajiliwa, kwa sababu hizi dawa ni sumu. Na dawa ambazo zimesajiliwa katika nchi yetu ya Kenya limefanyiwa uchunguzi na idara yetu ya Pest Control Products Board, na tukasema iko salama ndio kabla ikakuwa released kwa kutumika Kenya.
Kong'ololi Wechuli en sang nebo kapkirwok nebo Eldoret kasarta nekakimut chemung'arain nekokinam kwoldoi kerichechoto en operation nekim nekaisuldae afisaek chebo board noto en kanaset nebo Eldoret ak taun nebo Moisbridge chemiten county nebo Uasin Gishu, ole kang'at kapkirwok kenyochi katweroto ak kekoch boroindo nebo aeng nebo kolitit mung'arenyi.
Huenda huko unafahamu, lakini nitakupatia nafasi ya pili ili kaweze kutimiza mahitaji ya sheria. Nitakupa nafasi kwa kukuachilia na onyo chini ya kifungu nambari 35(1) ya Penal Code. Na hii bidhaa kwa sababu imekusanywa kutoka kwa duka lako, nitapeana kwa ofisa wa Kenya Pest Control Board ili akaweze kuziharibu kwa njia ambayo inafaa.
Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Yekiistoengei noton ko tesetai kwendi ng'weny koitet noton nebo kong'onyik en emetab Kenya ak en ng'wony komugul. Kosubkei ak agenge en biik indochi chikilisiet Dr. Wamiti Wanyoke namwa testai kakwautiet netokyingei ketokyi anan kikimit ribet noton netam komiten en chong'indo tiong'ichoton anan taritichoton bo kong'onyik ko oret agenge nebo kerib komatkobetyo ole mwaat kele chong'indonywan komeng'isie en komosta nebo Sawoset kobaten en kasarta neo ko kikamuch kebatisan en Sawoset anan keswach neipchin kotestai komweiso ak kochorgei koitenywan.
Kong'alaldos eng kapsisiyo eng kot neng'ate ng'atutik nebo Chesume komwa ofisayat kobun kibagengeitab International Grain Foundation Eva Cherotich kole kokotoret kabatik chotok eng kasartab kenyit agenge kokochi kanetisiet nebo ortinwek chenyumnyumen cheimuch koboisie kwai kabatisiet ak koistoegei kabatisietab Sawoset koboto museroshek.
Ukulima hii inasaidia wakulima kwa sababu tulipata kuelewa kwamba wakulima wengi wanalima kule mtoni. So wakilima kule mtoni wanalima kwa sababu huku juu hawana space, hawana pia mashamba yameanza kutokuwa fertile na pia mambo ya maji wanasema ni mingi huko kwa mtoni kuliko huku juu, especially wakati wa dry seasons. So tumekuja na hii mbinu ili tuweze kuwafunza jinsi unaweza kulima na upate mapato mingi kutumia nafasi kidogo, na pia vile unaweza kutengeneza mchanga yako ili uweke maji ama moisture iweze kuwezesha hiyo mimea ime kwa muda mrefu, na pia mambo ya fertility ya mchanga. Wengine wanasema kule mtoni the soil is more fertile kuliko huku juu. Sasa pia tunawafunza jinsi ya kuleta hiyo mchanga iwe fertile ndio waweze kulima huku juu pia.
Kamwa Cherotich kole tete koityi chong'indab meng'ik chemenye tabandab Sawoset anan wetlands eng county nebo Nandi eng kanetisionotok naat ko smart agriculture, oretab kerib komaswechotok kicham komenye kong'onyik.
So far tumeanzisha farmer field schools 2 hapa eneo la Chesume. Tunapanga kuanzisha zaidi maeneo mengine ambayo tutaanzisha pia, especially mahali watu wanaishi kwa wetlands, ili tuweze kuwafunza pia jinsi ya kufanya climate smart agriculture na pia organic farming. Tumeweza kufanya monitoring, tunaita monitoring at household level. So wale wanafunzi ambao tumewafunza, tunawafuata nyumbani kuangalia kama wamefanya jinsi tunavyowafunza, na pia tunaangalia kama wameacha kulima chemichemi. So far tumerealize kuna wale ambao wameacha kulima chemichemi kwa sababu ya hiyo mapato wanapata, na tunaendelea kufuata wengine tuangalie pia kama wanaweza kufanya hivyo.
Eng komostanyi komwa East African Research and Monitoring Specialist eng kibagenge inotok po International Grain Foundation Dr. Wamiti Wanyoike kole kikotestai kwa ng'uny koitetab kong'onyik eng emoni, kit nekiyai koib kakwautikab ketoi kanetisiet eng kabatik ak kounotok komong'u kole wendi kotesoksei koitetab kong'onyik kokaistoegei biik kabatisietab Sawoset koboto museroshek.
Tukiangalia idadi yake kama hapa nchini Kenya imepungua kwa mwendo wa kasi sana. Hapo mwaka wa 1985 tulikuwa na kolongo 35,000 na miaka 40 baadaye kolongo nchini Kenya idadi yao ijapita 10,000. Kwa hivyo tumepoteza ni kama 70%. Kwa hivyo kama shirika tuko very concerned, na hapa nchini Nandi, hapa county ya Nandi iko na 4%, 4% ya idadi ya kolongo nchini Kenya. Hiyo ni kolongo 350 hivi. Kwa hivyo ni kati ya zile top 10 counties nchini Kenya tukifika ni idadi ya kolongo. Kwa hivyo Nandi ni sehemu muhimu sana, na sababu moja inachangia upungufu ama kupungua kwa idadi ya kolongo sio tu Kenya bali duniani kote, ni sababu kama tunapoteza mazingira yake kama vile sehemu loefu wetlands. Kuendeleza idadi ya kolongo nchini Kenya iko mikakati tofauti ambao tunashikiliana na washikandao wengine. Kama hivi juzi tumezindua ile tunaita action plan tukishirikiana na Kenya Wildlife Service ambayo inatupea mwongozo kama nchi mikakati ile inafaa tuchukue ndio tuweze kueneza idadi ya kolongo nchini Kenya.
Kennedy Kiplimo ko agenge eng biik che konyor kanetisyonoto kole kale kokonyor kelchinoik chechang tab koistoegei kabatisyetab museret ak saos ak kolos chief officer nebo mbarenik ak ripsetab itonwekab emet eng serikalitab county nebo Nandi. Jonah Tireito kakwautyonoto koib kibagengeitab International Grain Foundation eng tokyinetab kiro kole karibok itonwekab emet.
Achek ko ki wanafunzi ko kikenai kechop kerichek, kingen kechop manure chebo nguno chechuto chu. So masi nyoni kapsusi yo ko mbarani ko mbaret ne mining, lani kikinetech akobo ole kichoptoi mbaret ne mining kot kenyor faida. So eng yu kealdai ngwek eng yuto mining yu, ako ngwek chechang kompea tak mbaret neo nacham ketinye kolimbo gaa. So eng yu ketinye faida kongete nguno ingakibwa. So kitinye bobat ko nguno kono ko business age neter ako netindoi chepkondok chechang. So nguno ngarawani tugul kikonyi arawek aeng nguno kenyoru chepkondok chechang. So kimeche kele kongoi kikotoretech project ni aisiek, kikotoretech amu kongonyot kokemetochi olinie akebwa meto.
Tunashukuru ICF kwa ile kazi nzuri amefanya na tumefurahishwa na ile kazi ambayo wamefanya. Wako na mambo mengi ambayo wamefanya, maneno ya dawa ambayo ni organic, wako na maneno ya mboka, vile mushrooms. So sisi kama county government tumefurahishwa na ile kazi inaendelea hapa. Na county government tumekuwa tukishirikiana na washikadau wengi aswa ICF, KWS, KFS hili tuhakikisha kwamba tumeweza kuondoa watu kwa wetlands ama sehemu chemichemi, na tumekuwa tukifanya hiyo kwa miaka mitatu sasa. Tumeweza kurejesha takriban ekari zaidi ya 100 na tumeweza kufence.
Kongete taonitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Kakotestai kampunit nebo Safaricom kotestai kokochin toretet nemakat neranik kolamol kotaban silingisiek million 3 chekiboisien ketoreten neranik kobun tetutiet noton nebo Safaricom Hawk ole wendi konyor neranik chemiten eng kibagengeit noton nebo National Science and Technology Exhibition naat ko Young Scientist Kenya YSK. Chepkondok choton sikoboisien en kanetisiet kora koboto kotigonet koityi neranik koboityin ak boisiet noton muswoknotet noton nebo kasari eng kasuldaetab boisionik ak missing ko chengetab boisionik.
So I am Victor Mungaret. I'm the National Director at Young Scientist Kenya, and we're here at the 8th National Science and Technology Exhibition at Moi Educational Center. We decided to come here today because this is the first time actually that we're doing this exhibition at a school. Typically, we have done it in partnership with other organizations, but this year we took the strategic decision that we wanted to put this in somewhere in a school, in a learning environment, so that we also show learners, this is what can be done, even those who are here, those who are participating, and those who are visiting. So young scientists who attend, it's about exposure, experience, and learning new skills. So exposure is by coming to this event where you are having visitors attending every day from Wednesday to Saturday. You're going to get to meet a lot of people, go through a lot of courses. Experience, you're going to get to learn new skills. You're going to learn soft skills, presenting, and also about the event. If you are fortunate enough to win or to get an award, then of course we'll have the boot camp for you. We'll have additional benefits and gifts. But even those who are not successful, even they get to participate. They get to learn new skills. This year, for the first time, we're having the closing on a Saturday because we want to make it open to the public. It's completely free to attend. So we want people to walk in and see the students at the exhibition stands. We want them to see our partner stands, and we want them also to see the award ceremony. We want them to see what some of these innovations are that have been judged by a judging panel to be innovations of the year. I would say if you're able to, definitely come anyway and experience. If you're not able to, I would say that try and try again. Every year we are open to participants, and every year we encourage even those who have won in the past, those who did not get in, continue to apply. We are always ready to take your application, learn from this year, and then be able to participate next year. How we do our judging process is initially we have a submission. This year we had 1,300 projects submitted. The first round of submission is to make sure that they fit within our guidelines, and that took it down to about 800 projects. After that, then we have a second round of judging process where they look at the abstracts in details to make sure the students have been able to create something innovative, something that looks unique. And then from that final list of projects, then we select the top. This year we selected the top 130 projects from both junior secondary, senior school, and high school in the KCSE system to come and participate. So our process is very controlled. It has its own policies and systems and very independent from us, the organizers, because the judges have their own panel. Us as the Secretariat organize the event. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors like Safaricom. It is sponsors like these that help us to be able to organize and to run because we're completely non-profit. And even as we thank them, we will continue to encourage them to continue to participate. If they're able to increase the sponsorship, because we're looking to get to a point where we have many more students attending per year, many more from the final list of projects who are able to attend.
We are really excited to be here once again. We've been here for 8 years. We in Safaricom, of course, we believe in technology. It's the power to transform lives. And we know you can be able to do a lot around tech. We are excited once again to be able to support them with a check of 3 million shillings. And this is going towards the students. We've been quite amazed to see the amount of models they put out there. We've even been able to see a smart home. Quite excited to see who will be winning on Saturday, because I'm sure it's going to be a tough job for the judges, because everything you can see what the students have put out there is quite innovative. As we say, the youth is actually the future of this country, and we're just looking forward to see what kind of innovations are going to come out from this. I would urge the youth to join Safaricom platform, which is the youth platform, and this platform is anyone for the age under 24, because we do understand that, of course, things have ideally changed right now. Everyone is looking for a job. People have a lot of talent, but they don't know what to do with it. So under our 3 hooks, which is a career hook, whereby we're able to work with our partners and just give you tips and tricks on how you can be able to monetize on your content. We have technology. We also have career, whereby we partner with Brighter Monday and just prepare you for, to be work ready.
Chitaf kolenjin kitiyon en ngundab emet kobaten kitautatutiet noton neitun emetab raini wala cheme usinga got missing serkalisiek choton chebo counties tos miten biretab chepkondok tos une kibagenge nemiten en kwenutab county assemblies ak serkalit noton nebo county neindochin governors missing ko nebo Kericho wala kakimuch an kakomuch kosirto county assembly kole keisto en boisiet en oret nebo impeachment governor nebo county nebo Kericho en komosta komwoe kole nyolu kebut serikalit nebo county ak kebal lewenisiet nelel lene ngatut kotienge ak noton kimiten ak Vincent Ngetich ne ko giliot nebo kapkirwok nebo barak asikomwoe kotienge ak noton kiweksei Matian metwaege sibe kora en oret nebo Facebook yakwei tebutik asikomuch kesoman ak kemuch kewalun alak en choton metwaege.